Welcome to April's Garage. Tyler, if you don't know, has a Bugatti Veyron, but he's probably the only Bugatti owner that can't afford any accessories because they're ridiculously off the charts expensive. I didn't mean that in a bad way.
Until it's accurate.
But they're like way overpriced for anything Bugatti related.
Yeah, they are pretty crazy.
I guess you could take like the front logo crest and make it into a belt buckle.
Well, I'm curious because there is one Bugatti accessory that has just been announced, and it was demanded by one particular Chiron owner who spilled their drink, their energy drink, in their Chiron and demanded cup holders. And Bugatti said, okay, we'll make you some cup holders.
Okay, well, that is a thing in like old cars and obviously sports cars. There's no cup holders, or even in those like 60s, 70s cars, you'll see like in the glove box, there's like just a little tiny cup holder in them, and they don't really work. They're for like drive-ins or something, which I don't get. But, you know, this car, if you want to stop at a gas station, you want some water, where do you keep it?
Yes, there's a big problem for this healthcare CEO named Shannon Ralston. And, you know, she has 12 children. She adopted some from Haiti.
She deserves a couple.
She has a Bugatti Chiron at the same time and is a healthcare CEO. And, of course, there's all this stuff going on with healthcare CEOs and all this. Anyway, interesting character for sure.
This is a female.
It's a female
that owns a Chiron.
Yes, that's also a healthcare CEO. So, yeah, a lot of strange things going on. Interesting, yes. But a Mazda Miata has a cup holder. Why can't a Bugatti Chiron? Why can't they do it? So they did for her, which now anybody who wants a cup holder in their Bugatti Chiron can get a cup holder.
Does it say how much they charged for it?
No, no.
It's probably like
thing.
$20,000 for this cup holder.
But she made a plea on social media for it, which is interesting. And Bugatti replied saying the development team have been exceptionally busy to come up with a solution. And I think we have succeeded just in time for Christmas. And your design is ready. Here's this cup holder. We can mock up a rapid prototype 3D printer part and ship it to you for the first fitment in January on your car.
So the ideal spot, I think, that would lend itself for putting a cup holder in there would actually be the very door pocket that you spilled your drink into, no? So let's get that cleaned up. And this is a toolless design. It basically clips into there like so. And you can see it has two slots for two different sizes of beverages. The larger one could be a water bottle, and the smaller one could be one of them sticky Austrian energy drinks. I don't know if you're familiar with those.
That was their response, Bugatti, which they will do anything for.
That's great customer service, though, for them to hear that and actually come up with a 3D printed model of a cup holder.
Absolutely. So it's like a clip-on thing that inserts into the door pocket. So, it's something that this person could have gone and got this accessory on Amazon or AutoZone or whatever and probably the same type of thing, but it's not a Bugatti part. You know, kind of like me putting a Volkswagen Jetta part for my, it's a $10 part to fix my check engine lights.
Right. It works.
It didn't quite fit with the zip tie. It's just perfect. And my check engine light's off. It's wonderful. It's mostly the same part. She did not want to put, I
feel like Bugatti might hear this and like take your car away from you. Like, how dare you do that?
Right. She didn't want to do that to her car. Right. I understand it. So she had Bugatti make it. They didn't say how much, but I'm sure it was thousands of dollars.
Where did they fit it into? Like, how did they
on the driver's side in the door, so that'd be a little bit of a problem because it's in the door pocket. So if you open the door and slam it, it could yeet the drink like all over the interior of the car.
Yeah.
So like imagine you get out and you forget your drinks in there and you slam the door and then it'll go.
Well, I mean, sports cars aren't supposed to have cup holders. I get it. There's no room. You want to save weight. You don't want a big gulp of water that'll be like, what, a half a pound, which makes a difference.
Right. And apparently Bugatti thinks that my garage may not be nice enough to house a Bugatti. And they have a solution.
Oh.
Ready for this?
Yes.
It is a storage pod for your Bugatti.
Right.
They want you to store it in a special climate-controlled garage with a glass door that you can place anywhere. It has its own heating, air conditioning for the car. Pull it in and out. It has lighting. It has lockable storage for all the accessories and the keys and things to display all the stuff with your Bugatti anywhere you want. It's a traveling little show that you move around.
I think it's a great idea. And there's a lot of companies that have something similar to this, but I like that Bugatti's making their own. They're probably way overpriced, but you don't want mice and rodents and bugs or anything getting into your Bugatti, this is going to keep it safe. Probably here in Kansas, your building's rated to an F3 tornado. That thing, I bet, could handle an F5.
And I bet that thing's 10 times as much as this building cost me, which would hold.
Actually, that's
I could
true.
probably cram 50 cars in this thing if I really wanted to cram.
Right.
But this is just for one. It does look really, really cool. Once again, Bugatti being very smart and not listing a price. Because if they did say, hey, we'll send this to you and it costs $1 million, like the title would be Bugatti will sell you a cardboard box for your car for $1 million. I mean, not really. It's not much fancier than that. But like they'll sell you a storage pod, and like, you know, you moved your whole house in a pod or whatever, or a shipping container, and it looks about that size.
But the thing is, like, if I had unlimited money, I'd definitely want a Bugatti storage, because you know the quality is going to take care of your car, where if you buy some off-brand thing, you're not sure how it's going to hold up.
Or you just park your Bugatti in the garage you got. I don't know. Rather than like, this is like a capsule you put in the front yard is like the ultimate flex. Like, here's my Bugatti pod in my front yard. And I dare you, HOA, to call somebody. It's goofy as hell.
Or you can put it in your living room. It's a beautiful display case for a beautiful car that a lot of people buy and collect, and they don't drive them because they want the value to go up and they want to keep the miles low.
If they had posted this on April 1st, people would think it's a joke.
Right.
But it's real.
I want to know how much
people will
they
buy
are.
them. I could call and ask, since I am a Bugatti owner. I suppose I could, hey, how much for this capsule? And make me a deal. I have a supermodel that loans me money to buy things, so maybe she'd loan me to give me a loan to get that.
You should do it in a French accent, though, so they'll take you seriously.
But speaking of the Bugatti Veyron market, there's only one for sale in the country right now that I could find. Like back when Ed bought his car, there were 20 or something crazy amount of cars for sale. But now they've all been snapped up, including another Kansas Bugatti owner, which is, I'm not the only Brian Huff, he's a friend of mine in Kansas, a real estate guy. He has bought the Ladybug spec Veyron.
Really?
It was only 3,000 miles showing, and we thought, ooh, were the miles fishy on that one? Was it rolled back or whatever? And he had it inspected and all verified. The mileage is accurate in all the different modules, so it's a real deal 3,000 mile Veyron. Had ancient tires like mine. Hasn't been serviced, though, so he has to go through and do all the big service.
Right, which is a big deal. That's going to cost a lot.
Well, he's going to try and do it not with a Bugatti dealer, which is interesting.
Is that allowed? Does that look down upon?
It's a brave new world of the next generation of Bugatti owners, because Ed Bullion, Brian Huff, and we are not old money. We like, $150,000. Is that how much an oil change costs? I think.
Well, I know they're working on new, more affordable tires.
Yes.
Hopefully that'll come out to help.
Yes, that would be nice to rock the stock wheels, which are delivered. They are sitting down there, but yeah, with ancient tires. I do love the stock wheels. I like the HREs on it too. It does look really nice.
No, it looks beautiful. But how far away is this other Kansas person? Because we're kind of in the middle of Kansas.
He's only like 2 or 3 hours away.
Okay.
So now.
How did you find out? Do you guys have this like beacon of Bugatti owners in close proximity?
Well, because he was messaging me about it.
Okay.
And, so we chatted about it a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm not the only Bugatti owner in Kansas.
How does that make you feel?
There's somebody else. It's fine. I am still by far the world's poorest Bugatti owner by a zero. I am certain of it. Yes.
You still have that going for you.
Yes.
That's great. So when he was looking at Bugattis, he's definitely wanted the Veyron over the Chiron.
Well, yeah, and hopefully Brian doesn't mind me saying this, but he's buying cars that he thinks are going to be good investment. He invests in real estate, invests in everything, but his love is analog supercars. Anything with a manual transmission, old school, stuff they don't make anymore. And there's definitely a lot of appreciation for that. But the ship has sort of sailed on a lot of those, a Carrera GT and F40 and all that kind of stuff. It's already gone way, way up. So the Veyron is the one where it really hasn't moved. It's been stuck at this level of around $1 million, $1.5 million for really low mileage ones for a long time as far as the 16.4s. There's the special ones, the super sports that can be double or more of that. But as far as the normal 16.4s, they only made 450 Veyrons total.
Right.
So not very many of these things. So he's buying it thinking that I can enjoy this car, drive it, have fun, keep it serviced, and maybe make a little money, not lose money, but a good place to park versus, say, buying a new Ferrari and seeing that massive, massive depreciation like people were seeing with the SF90s that we noticed at Barrett-Jackson, where they had $700,000 stickers, and they were selling for $300,000 less than that. and it's not unusual for Barrett Jackson, that's just across the board.
Right.
Buying something that expensive and then losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, it doesn't make any sense. You're better off buying something older, something that's going to hold its value or hopefully go up, like me getting lucky with the Lamborghini Countach a few years ago.
Right, no, absolutely. And you're saying the Veyron you think is the better buy right now over the Chiron?
That is the hope. If it is not, I am...
We're going to have to sell the house.
yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. You'll be okay. I'll take care of you.
That is true. So happy to have a sugar mom.